They childish for it. You know what's funny is that I didn't even think to look and see if it said Al Green, guest star Al Green, or guest star Montel Williams, because they messed that up last time. One of the episodes I did for this channel, um, they had it as guest star Al Green, but it was Montel Jordan. I said Williams. It was Montel Jordan that was in that motherfucker. But yeah, what an interesting way to open up the show, isn't it? How y'all doing? I guess some of y'all probably know what TV show I'm talking about. One, because the thumbnail and the caption should have told you. But just in case you didn't see either one of those and you just randomly clicked on the video, we're talking about New York Undercover, right? And this is season 2, episode 11, the finals. This is what we're talking about today. Now, get this out. Check this out, right? So if you see my previous episode I did about the show, I told y'all that JC and Eddie get on my goddamn nerves because they don't like to use their motherfucking noggin. Well, here goes a prime example of another time of not using your motherfucking noggin. Now, basically in this episode was the revenge of Danny on JC because Danny's brother got killed because of Danny, but he's blaming JC for it, but it was really his own fault because his brother had a straight and narrow life until he allowed his brother into the criminal aspects of it, which don't know why your brother was a lawyer, so I don't even know why you wanted to drag him through that shit. But Danny's brother got killed. Danny got sent to jail. Danny ends up getting out, and this whole episode was him fucking with JC, framing JC for 2 murders that he didn't commit. Chopping niggas' fingers off is diabolical, by the way. Diabolical. And Wood Harris, is it Wood Harrison or Wood Harris? Wood Harris, his brother played in this episode. He always gets on my damn nerves. Everything he play in, he play an asshole. I'ma die, Charles McCarter. Like he's always an asshole. Can he never be a nice guy? What a dickhead. But anyway, um, so pretty much Danny spends the entire episode fucking with JC's head. He knows how to fuck with JC's head. And he set it up from the time he got out of jail to the end of the episode. Like he knew what he was doing and he knew how to play that game. Very calculated with JC. But where he fucked up at is he didn't anticipate on the love of a father exceeding what he assumed he had control and power over. He thought he was playing mind games with JC and he'd be able to control JC. He framed him for 2 murders that didn't stick because they was able to see right through it and see that it, well, at least Danny, not Danny, but JC and Eddie were able to see right through it. But the captain was playing, they be playing dumb. Like, come on, common sense. Check your records. Where was he at the time that both of these murders were committed? Why the fuck would JC cut fingers off? Why? That's diabolical. Only a criminal would do some shit like that. But this is where JC pissed me off at. You notice that Danny is fucking with you, right? You didn't think that this chick that came out of nowhere didn't have nothing to do with it. It didn't. Think about it. Why would she go and talk to your partner about a drug problem and he loses it and smacks her down? Why would he punch her, smack her, hit her, anything like that? Like, you've known this man for a long time. You haven't heard, like, a lot of it was like he was just intentionally not paying attention. And Danny almost won. In a way, he kind of did win because Danny didn't want to live no more. He literally sat there and told JC that he didn't think he had a purpose or a reason to live. His brother was dead, his mama disowned him, he didn't have shit to live for no more. So in a way, he kind of already said that he didn't want to live, and the only thing that was gonna bring him joy was to take JC out and take out JC's child and his baby mother. That's the only that's what he wanted first. He wanted to get that type of revenge before his life was taken, because he knew he was gonna be killed at some point. But the problem is, y'all do too much talking when y'all getting ready to take a motherfucker out. All that yip yakking and jaw jacking, nigga. If you scared, go to church. Let me stop. But no, if the whole thing for me is, nigga, you did all that talking for what? You did all that talking and it backfired on you. Then you playing Russian roulette with a gun that clearly didn't even have no bullets in it. Like, he's so stupid. He had planned this plan to torment and torture JC with a with a non-loaded weapon, shooting at, pretend like he gonna shoot JC's son, and the whole time ain't no bullets in the gun. So now you gotta run, and only reliable or dependable source you got is the little bitch that you use to set JC up with, because the fat nigga wasn't no help. And speaking of that fat nigga, I can't think of his name right now. He always playing somebody's bottom bitch in the show or a movie. Can this man get another role? Damn. Anywho, so I kind of ran down the show and a little bit of my thoughts on the show. But listen, let me tell you something. For me, JC and Eddie got trust issues, because there's absolutely no way in hell you gonna tell me y'all been partners for this long and you took the word of this bitch over your boy who said he didn't do it, and the only thing that made you come to realization is when they ran this bitch's fingerprints. That's when you was like, oh, you wasn't lying, you were telling the truth. No apology and no accountability, none of that. You instantly jumped off the deep end and came at your boy sideways instead of really looking into this bitch and checking. You should have checked her out. Danny just got out and this bitch just mysteriously pops up. Like, come on, you should have checked that bitch out yourself. But you was so eager and interested in getting some cootie cat that you wasn't paying attention. And I ain't buying that, oh, he was still broken up about his love getting killed. Yeah, that shit do hurt. But that should have made him more leery of the bitch than anything. Then another thing you did that was stupid is you fucking left your child in the care of this bitch. Instead of just taking him to work with you, your job would have understood why he was with you. They would have understood that your son is with you because this maniac is running around here fucking with you. So we understand. Two, how in the fucking hell did the Popo get murked so easy and got thrown up on top of the damn thing? Like, bro, what was you doing? And then the police that was supposed to be following the baby mama, what the fuck was you doing? Because how did they kidnap that hoe? We didn't get to see that part, but how did they kidnap her? You supposed to be telling them, and she get kidnapped. Oh, he should be fired. All for detail, because you a horrible officer. God damn me. And the crazy thing about it is how the fuck did Danny know what cops he had? I mean, not cops. I'm sorry. What criminals JC had involvement with getting arrested and or trying to put him behind bars? Like, how did he know all that shit? Like, he really was on some stalking shit that he knew all of that. I'm just saying, cause that shit crazy. But ultimately, this was almost the second time that JC could have gotten people that he loved killed. And I don't get why the fuck he didn't kill him the first time. The first time he had an opportunity to kill Danny ass, he should have smoked his ass. Why did you let him live? This was his fault. This was his idea of thinking, I'm gonna do it the right way so the system can handle it, and then the shit backfired on you. And then instead of you using your common sense and realizing Daddy's gonna come for revenge on me because his brother got killed, I'm to blame for it. And the crazy thing is, I don't know. I know JC pulled the trigger, but how did Danny know that? I don't, like and then why he ain't going after Eddie? I didn't get that, cause Eddie and JC both were there at the time that your brother got killed. Why is it that JC was the only one you was fucking with? Like, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But low key, watching the episode makes me want to go back and start from the beginning and watch this whole entire show over. because now I'm invested. Like I'm really invested. I want to kind of like understand what I might have missed because really I'm only watching the episodes that Mr. Bellamy had requested. So now I kind of want to go back and rewatch these motherfuckers because I know my mom used to watch it because I used to watch it with her, but I was a kid, so I don't really remember a lot about the show or shit that happened. So I kind of want to rewatch those seasons and kind of like understand how we got to where we got to because I know at some point I think Eddie gets killed. I think Eddie gets killed at some point in the show. I think, and I could be wrong. Um, but yeah, I kind of want to rewatch like the seasons and stuff because I kind of want to understand like how we got to where we are with what I just watched because I know the previous episode I did it was the episode that was about Danny's brother getting killed. They're connected to each other. So I get how we got there, but I want to understand how did Eddie and JC get to where they are? Like what like JC's just fragile minded, Eddie fragile minded, on painkillers and shit like that, addicted to meds or some shit like that. Then they introduced this new chick that I think that Eddie likes, and she got a whole baby that she had to give up for adoption because of her mom. It's like there's so many different storylines going on in this one show. Then now I gotta go back and start from the beginning to understand all these different fucking storylines because it's just like 1,000 storylines in one fucking show, So, but overall, that episode alone, like I said, made me want to go back and actually watch the entire series over because that was a good ass episode. JC as normal pissed me off, but it was a good ass episode. I fucked with it. It was a good episode. I fucked with it. Yeah, it was a good show. Good show, good episode, good run. Like it, yeah, yeah, I fucks with it. Um, with that being said, my show Zatima came back on May 12th, I think, and I had been bouncing back and forth between paying for Paramount Plus and not paying for it. I went ahead and paid for it. So at some point when this season is over with, season 4 is over with, part B, I want to do a wrap up on that one and get with y'all on that. I think I already did a wrap up on Beauty in Black part 2. I think I already did. Um, but if you guys want me to watch a specific series from front to back or a specific season from front to back, put it in the comments. I got y'all. It may take a long time for me to, you know, get to that because it could take me a couple days to binge watch an entire series. Um, and it may not. It just kind of depends, because I do still stream. I still do other stuff throughout the day. Still writing my scripts and stuff like that. So, but yeah, uh, let a player know. Let a player know. But in the meantime, in between time, I just want to let y'all know I appreciate all the love that you guys are showing and supporting me with doing the podcast and also with doing the Black History segments. I appreciate all the love there. Um, if you haven't watched New York Undercover, um, I would recommend watching it. I still stand on what I said. Malik Yoba's acting is a little stale, it's a little dry, but I'd recommend watching it. I do. I recommend watching it because that one. I'm telling y'all, that one episode got me wanting to lock in and catch the rest of that shit because it was good. And like the show said, it was supposed to be like 45 minutes or to an hour. That shit flew by so fast that I was like, damn, the episode already over with? Like, what the fuck? I was mind blown by how fast the episode went through. But yeah, but like I said, I do really appreciate y'all. I know this episodes haven't been as long. Doing the TV shows are shorter than doing a movie because recapping an entire movie versus recapping an entire episode is two different things. Um oh, Mr. Bellamy, I do remember you asked if we could do a react video to specific movies. Hell yeah. You gave us a list of some good movies. We're gonna get to that at some point. Um, however, uh, like I said, keep putting those suggestions in the comments. I got y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I fucks with you. Peace out.